Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with us today, we have our hardworking commissioner. Listen, she is boots on the ground for real. We'll be talking about sneakers on the ground in just a little bit. But Commissioner Avril Cherasard is here, and she is getting right into the full swing of things, working for the city. How are you doing again, Commissioner?
Oh, I'm doing so great, Miss Tamara G, and I am excited to be coming once again to be having this chat with you on a Miramar morning. Good morning, Miramar.
That's right. And it's going to be a good morning, actually a good evening on Friday, October 17th. That is the first event that you have going on called Sneakers on the Ground. What is this all about? And I love the fact that it's free.
So listen, on Friday, October 17th, we are having our third installment of Sneakers on the Ground. This event is at our Miramar Youth Enrichment Center gym, so there are no boots on the ground, but in the city of Miramar, we make sure that you show up in your sneakers, your fans, and your hats, and we have a few hours of high energy line dancing, sweating, and community participation right
This
here.
is awesome. Okay, so not only are, people getting in on the line dance craze. Now, I'm from Texas, been doing line dancing a long time. So glad it's finally made it here to South Florida. But not only are we, getting in on the craze of the dancing, but you have incorporated exercise in this. We didn't know we were exercising while we were dancing, right?
Actually, you sure were burning calories and following instructions. We were using this. We were using our noodle. We were burning calories and figuring out the steps and having a good time with neighbors and friends who showed up to dance. Now, I see the one that we have here. It doesn't show that this event in October is actually going to be a breast cancer awareness event.
Nice.
Everyone is invited to wear their pink, any shade of pink that they would like for breast cancer. And we do have our instructor, Ms. Jamie, who is also a survivor. And I want to make sure that we take the moment during that event to highlight and bring awareness to the plight of breast cancer and to kind of celebrate the survivors as well.
Absolutely. So we encourage everybody to wear pink. Again, that is going to be on October 17th. It's going to be at the Yet Center, Vernon Hargrave Yet Center, Youth Enrichment Center, and it is at 7,000 Miramar Parkway, right under the water tower. So that's how people know it. But is this one open to everyone, Commissioner? Can people from our neighboring cities come and join us as neighbors?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Jam and Jamie is a 305 and proud
Mhm.
um, step instructor. And so absolutely, we have opened it up for Miramar residents and those from communities around the city of Miramar. Also, at the end of our jamming section, we're also going to have a pink candlelight march, just, in memory of those who have lost their lives to the dreaded C word. And I look forward to making sure that I can commemorate the occasion with someone who is a survivor and all of those in the in participation who would be survivors as well. Just a show of solidarity in support of the fight.
That sounds nice. All right. That's going to be on October 17th once again, and it's going to be at the Yet Center. You can definitely check that out right under the water tower, 7,000 Miramar Parkway. Now you have another event that is coming up, and I love this one, Commissioner Sherazard, because so many people need this service. It's called Visit Flow, and it's happening October 24th, just a week from the Sneakers on the Ground. So tell us about this one.
So listen, FLOW stands for Florida Licensing on Wheels. And this is such an awesome initiative that is being spearheaded by Representative Robin Bartleman and myself with the City of Miramar. Licensing on wheels, what it really means is no headaches, no
Amen.
lines,
Amen.
no lines, no real waiting, and security, peace of mind. I actually had an experience this very past Saturday with another flow event. I knew this one was coming up, but I needed to get a picture ID for my mom like yesterday. Do you know that Rep. Barterman also directed me to another flow event happening in Fort Lauderdale I made an appointment for my mom in advance. At 10 o'clock, we got there. My mom was taken inside. 15 minutes later, she had a picture ID.
Wow.
Imagine the waiting for an appointment.
Oh, ma'am, I know because again, if you're calling the regular DMV, it is so, first of all, you can't ever make an appointment. It'll be 2 months from now or 3 months from now. You can't talk to anybody and you can't even show up now at the DMVs because you'll get turned away. They're like, nope, we're taking appointments and the line is so long. So literally you went in, you had an appointment and you were out within 20 minutes. Please sign me up. Because this is amazing. And for residents, who are coming out, and again, you can do all of these things. You can convert an out-of-state license, you can do a renewal. I had an experience with Flow as well. I had a friend, he had some tickets and needed to get those taken care of so that he could get his license again. And so, therefore, he was able to take care of one thing, but needed to replace his license. Went to a Flow event and got it that same day. So, this is just amazing that this is coming to Miramar and it's going to be at Civic Center Place. It's going to be at City Hall.
It's going to be at City Hall, and I believe it may be at 2300 Civic Center Place,
Mhm.
but I don't want to confuse anyone. When you get to City Hall, you will see where flow is
Yes.
happening. There's usually a big flow van outside, and if not, our staff will be there to direct you whether or not it's in chambers, in 2200, or right in the lobby area of City Hall. You won't get lost trying to find our flow event on the 24th of October.
And this is amazing because again, I had to do an address change. I just had to do that online. It took almost 2 weeks to get it back. And these are services, Commissioner, that are happening right then and there, and they can literally do it and get you done and get you out.
Indeed, like I said, it's convenience, it's peace of mind, and it's security because you're doing it in your city, you know you're dealing with the right agency, and it's immediate.
And of course, this one is by appointment. So you have to call the number that is on your screen now, 954-872-1770. Again, that number is 954-872-1770 to schedule. But this is going to be on a Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And again, Civic Center Place right there at City Hall. It's either going to be at 2300 or 2200, but they're all together. So you can't miss it, as Commissioner said. And this is amazing too that, bringing these types of things to the city, Commissioner. I don't believe we've ever had a flow event in the city as far as
Go
I
back
know.
in the archives. I'll have to go back in the archives to see if there's been one here before. I think there was one a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, but
Okay, it's been a while.
definitely happy to bring it back.
Yes, it's been a while. And so the last event that you have going on now, this one people are really going to love if they love music, if they love gospel music. This is the one that's going to turn heads coming up. And I can't even believe that you guys are going to bring her here because I mean, everybody loves her so much.
The she we're talking about is Tamela Mann.
That's right.
Yeah,
Tamala's
how do you
coming to
miss
town.
Tamela Mann, the acclaimed actress and recording artist, is coming to City of Miramar Cultural Center on November 7th. We couldn't be happier. I am personally a person, if it's not NPR on my radio, it is gospel music. There's no other channel besides those two for me. And so I'm a gospel music lover. We just got out of Gospel Music Month in
Hmm.
September. Every month is Gospel Music Month for me. So I'm happy, honored to be hosting Miss Tamela Mann and Vashawn Mitchell, right here at our Cultural Center on November 7th.
Oh yeah, and I mean people know her, of course, from Meet the Browns. They know her from the Tyler Perry movies. That's Tamela Mann and Vashawn Mitchell as well, world-renowned gospel singer. So this is going to be an event that
Mhm.
is family friendly, so you can bring all ages out, right?
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed it is.
and so with this, of course, it brings it to mind that Miramar truly encompasses all cultures, all races, all types of music and entertainment.
Yes, Miramar does its best to cater to all of our residents. their needs, desires, some of their wants. We take care of our citizens 360 degrees, arts, culture, entertainment, service, community. That's what we do here in Miramar.
And this is happening again on Friday, November 7th at the Miramar Cultural Center. Your Fridays are going to be very busy, Commissioner Sherazard. Uh,
I welcome it.
Okay, from October 17th, you of course have the Sneakers on the Ground that's happening at the Yet Center that's on the east side of Miramar, right under the water tower. Then, of course, the next weekend is going to be the Flow event from 10 to 2. That's going to be at City Hall where you can get your driver's license renewed. You can change it if you need to change it from an out-of-state one. There's so many different things that you can do on that day with Flow. And of course, ending it on November 7th, that's a Friday, at the Miramar Cultural Center with TAMELA MANN, actress, singer, Take Me to the King. I know people are going to be singing that one. And of course, Vashawn Mitchell is her special guest. You guys have done, you are doing a wonderful job bringing these events
Yeah.
to the city. And so how has it been? It hasn't been a year yet for you.
No.
How has it been working with the constituents and trying to bring them these types of events that are going to be good for the city?
So for me, I take it as such a privilege to be able to express my citizenship as a Miramar resident through the initiatives and the events that I host in the city. I'm an authentic person and I like things that align with how I operate. You'll see events for the children, events for the seniors, events for families, events for businesses, because those are the things that I, as a resident in Miramar, like to see happen. I can only, use my purview and do the best I can with what I understand service to be.
Right.
And so it gives me great pleasure to touch those portions of society who kind of mimic through my eyes what they'd like to see Miramar do for them and with them. So I'm actually very, very humbled and honored to be able to do what I do here in the city of Miramar.
Well, we are honored to have you, Commissioner Avril Sherazard, for doing a great job with bringing these events to the city. Of course, you can find out more information on all of these events. They're right there on the homepage at MiramarFL.gov. Again, MiramarFL.gov, but definitely take advantage of it. And I love the fact that so much of it is free. A lot of people don't realize if you had to stand it, like as you mentioned, the Flow event, your time is worth money. And if you have to try to make an appointment at the DMV or go stand in line, that's nuts. And then, of course, the aerobics, exactly. You'll be pulling out your hair. Aerobics on October 17th, those classes can cost 30 and $40 just to do one
Yeah.
class.
So it is a burden easer that the city of Miramar can bring free or very low cost initiatives and events to our residents. The taxpayers have